guys, it's Blanca with BlancaValbuena.com. For those of you that don't know me, I'm currently an expat in Portugal, or an immigrant, or whatever you want to call it. But before I actually moved to Portugal, I used to come almost on a yearly basis, and I would stay anywhere between 1 to 3 months. And during that whole time, I would stay in Airbnbs. This is actually the second video in a series of my favorite Airbnb apartments that I stayed in Lisbon, Portugal. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you guys my discount code. So if you have not used Airbnb, you can use that to get yourself a discount and me a credit, which is really cool. So this is actually one of the apartments that I stayed at that I like the most. Number one, because it's not in a really touristy area. This is actually in Amoreiras, which is very close to Rato. And if you can walk to Rato, which is about like a 5 to 10 minute walk, you can go anywhere in the city because that's a pretty good metro station. And I do like it because you'll actually see locals here, whereas you're not really going to get as many locals if you stay in Santos or Estrela because it's becoming so gentrified and because of the popularities of Airbnb. So this is good if you want to kind of get away from it all. If you want to stay in a neighborhood where it's quiet at night. And the thing that I liked best about the apartment is that it was in a new building, so everything worked. Let me just start scrolling through the pictures. This is the first one. Obviously, it was great to get out there and drink some wine and enjoy just like a good afternoon after a day of being out and watching the city. The apartment was not huge and the furniture wasn't overly pretty, but it was perfectly what we needed for our stay. The internet was really fast and it was a brand new building, so it was an elevator, which is great. We didn't have to climb stairs like we did when we stayed in older neighborhoods as well. Kitchen worked perfectly. There was a washing machine so we could wash our clothes, which was fantastic. This is the bedroom again. This is pretty much a white box, so it was very simple, but it really did fit our needs. Bathroom worked beautifully. Again, one thing in Lisbon, if you decide to stay in the older areas, some of those older buildings are going to have problems with, for example, flushing the toilet or having continuous hot water and even water pressure. So I really liked staying in this neighborhood and particularly in this building because everything worked. It has your typical kind of telephone for the shower, and it has a shower curtain, which is great. A lot of the baths in Lisbon will have a half a glass, which makes it hard to shower because water gets all over the place. Now that I live here, I actually have one of those weird showers in my apartment, and I figured out how to not spray water everywhere. But it was very refreshing to get a bathroom that actually had a shower curtain. I know it's one of those silly little things, but it makes a really big difference when you go to a new country. So again, this was in Amoreiras. It was one of my favorite apartments. Right now it's currently listed at $75 per night. Luis is very responsive also, which is something that you want to look for in a host. So this is a great apartment for you if you have mobility problems, like if you're a little bit older and you're coming to Lisbon. Lisbon is not the easiest city to walk in, so it's nice to come home and not have to walk up like 5 flights of stairs. Also, because it was brand new, there were no plumbing issues, everything functioned, and the internet was super fast. This is also very close to Amoreiras, which is a shopping center, and there's a big continent supermarket as well. And from here, you can easily walk over to Rato, and you can also easily walk to Campo do Rico, which are two really nice neighborhoods over in Lisbon. Check out the rest of the videos. And I will put my Airbnb code over here so you guys can get a discount on your first stay. And if you have any questions about Lisbon or staying at an Airbnb, just drop it in the comments and let me know. Thanks so much.